Hello fellow Zardar warriors and welcome to round 2 from Shadow Online Gaming's tournament, where I'm gonna be playing as the Dark Elves against Turin's Beastmen. So as you can see here, the map is not ideal for the Dark Elves. It actually suits the Beastmen and their sneaky tactics, but we'll see how it goes. So let's go take a look. As you can see, I got two Dark Riders in the back just because I wanted to be ready for any Chaos Warhounds play and stuff like that. And also in here, for my main line, I got 4 Dread Spears and another 2 in the back, really heavy on spears. 3 Black Arc Corsairs with hand bows in the middle. These guys are excellent at taking out Centaurs with throwing axes, and if I was to bring Malekith on a dragon, these guys are the only thing that's gonna be able to kill him. So how to counter that? Bring handbows which can easily just tear down these guys. Also 2 Witch Elves, because if he actually tries to commit with any Centaurs or Minotaurs or anything like that, I can just drop them and pin them down, just buying me enough time to completely destroy them, because if they manage to retreat and come back, it's gonna be an extra advantage for him. So I need to, the moment that I come in contact with, I need to get them destroyed. As you can see, a volley over here, a rock being dropped, and also a death hug, as you can see here, with all of her abilities like a Witch Brew, Foe Seeker, Fury of Cain, and Chill Blade, along with Frenzy and Blood Skein. What was that? Blood Shield of Cain, yeah. Malekith on top of his Black Dragon, Sulpharet. No, that's Morath's mount. I don't remember. Sephora, I think, is the name of the Black Dragon. No, I don't remember. Anyway, so Stand Your Ground, Gaze of Malice, Soul Stealer, and Chill Wind, along with Power of Darkness. And let's go see what Turin brought. Over here, some Centaurs with great weapons, along with some Chaos Warhounds with poison. Same applied to this flank over here. 3 Centaurs with throwing axes, 2 Bestigors, also some Minotaurs with great weapons over here, some Harpies, Cygor along with some spears to protect it, and also Malagor, the Dark Omen. So let's see how this is gonna go. Let's click start and let's do this. So immediately I try to just go forward. I need to reach to that Cygor as fast as I can. As you can see, Turin is charging straight away, trying to get some early damage, and he immediately just pulls back. Over here I try to get my Dark Riders because he's micromanaging this other side, and I'm just gonna make the attack anytime soon, but they're gonna probably get destroyed. I keep my Death Hug in the back, just away from the Centaurs with throwing axes. I see that the Harpies are coming in to intercept Malekith over here. I see that. I immediately open fire just to clear them off, and I'm just gonna keep forwarding my troops and try to keep them together as much as I can. Like the Dark Riders over here, yeah, they weren't the match for these guys. The Bestigors are engaging over here with the Dread Spears. That's why I'm gonna send my Witch Elves, because actually the Witch Elves are very cost effective against the Bestigors. As you can see, they're gonna tear them down. And over on this side we have my Dark Riders. Oh, they're still here? I thought they were destroyed too. Okay, there they crumble, but the spears are on the hand. I think I'm just gonna pull them back. I also get the Chill Wind over here, and I think I'm gonna get the Soul Stealer on top of these guys, if I'm correct. Nope, I think the Soul Stealer comes later. And look at this, look at how the Witch Elves went in and start tearing these Bestigors down. He manages to get these Centaurs with great weapons in my handbows, but fortunately I get my Dread Spears over here, and I'm gonna send them over. He's gonna try to get away. No, he's gonna try to just charge my Witch Elves. Oh, here's that juicy blob. I think I'm gonna drop a Soul Stealer over here anytime soon. As you can see, the balance of power is not in my favor. I think Turin, yep, has summoned excuse me, a second Cygor. There is one sweet Soul Stealer catching all these 3 guys, and I think it's going well so far, because these Warhounds will be off soon. They're not gonna do great damage against the Black Arc Corsairs with handbows. Only these Centaurs with grey weapons can, and they just can't get in there with all these spears. Finally I managed to get Malekith down. and as you can see, as soon as he drops everything, just terror routes. And I'm just gonna try to keep pushing forward just with my army together though. As you can see, I could have just forwarded a little earlier over here, but I need all of my troops to stay together because by the time I break up and just start sending one guy over to one way and one to the other, he's gonna start picking me off one by one, and I don't want that. Some Dread Spears coming back, some Warhounds as well, Bestigors. As you can see, the second Bestigor over here get beaten down by the Witch Elves. I don't know why, but Witch Elves seem to be destroying the Bestigors. What's going on? Alright, the Death Hag just on a free rolling spree, just doing its things. There was some Ungor Spearmen over here, but they're gonna break anytime soon. I get the Witch Elves on, I think it's his summoned Cygor, if I'm correct. Now it's not gonna go anywhere far since it's rampaging, so I'm just gonna kill it straight away. I got one other Dread Spear chasing the other Cygor over here. I see that these Centigors are going after the Black Ark Corsairs, and I'm just gonna start shooting them along with the Dread Spears, and they're gonna melt. Like, look at their health. I traded just one Black Ark Corsair with one Centigor, two Centigor units, which is fine by me. Over here I overextended my Death Hag, and I'm trying to get her back. As you can see, they're doing a ton of damage, these Centigors with throwing axes. The Dread Spear is still on top of the Cygor, preventing it from throwing any rocks, which is a great thing. And now I'm just starting to move all of the army together. I get a Chill Wind over here just to slow those guys down, then I also drop a Soul Stealer. And it's gonna catch all these 3 units, if I'm correct. Yep, no, it didn't catch those ones. Anyway, at least it was a good damage. And Malekith going after Malagor himself, and he's gonna tear him down, just dropping him and pounding him from place to place. I think this is where the game starts to tilt in my favor. As you can see, only thing that remains is just his Centigors with throwing axe over here, and I was quick to drop my Witch Elves over here to just get them to rampage, so he has no control over them. I drop a Gaze of Malice just because there's no point why not to. Malekith is going after the other Cygor. I leave the Death Hag to deal with Malagor, and she's going rampaging. I think I dropped here the skill over there. Yes, if I'm correct. No. Anyway, so back here, some last Chaos Warhounds along with Bestigors trying to come back, but they can't do anything. The Witch Elves, as you can see, beat down the Bestigor once more. These Centigors with grey weapons are gonna try to come in here, but one volley is just, and they're gonna be off, as you can see. And yeah, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else. I bet Turin. I beat him. It was a fun game. Alright, let's fast forward, because actually the only thing that keeps that stays on the field is just this Cygor, and here we go. So let me just explain you my tactic over here. I knew that Turin was gonna go like Centigors and just try to storm me from all sides, Cygors and stuff like that. Not just Turin, every good player goes like this. It's just how the Beastmen play. So I thought to myself, how can I stop the Cygor? Well, there's only one way to stop the Cygor. Just don't bring any valuable units, and that's what I did. So how to deal with the backline harassment, Chaos Warhounds, Centigors with grey weapons and stuff like that. A lot of spears and Witch Elves in order to pin them down so they got nowhere to run, and that's what I did. The Bestigors, okay, if he went like a little bit more heavy on front line, he might have gotten this, but I don't think so, because just Malekith would drop there and just completely terror out the whole front line, so it's rather okay. But as you can see, as you saw in the match, the Witch Elves were overperforming against the Bestigors. They just tore them down quite fast, and just these guys were MVPs. They were fighting across all the board, like they were everywhere fighting everything. And that was pretty much about it, guys. Soul Stealer of Malekith for that juicy blob, as you saw there. And yeah, the Terror Out also did an amazing job as soon as I was able to bring him down, because at the start of the game I didn't want to because of the throwing axes. And yeah, I guess that went well. I've managed to beat Turin, and let's see how the next game goes. So stay tuned for round 3, I guess. Yeah, it's round 3, and I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, and see you next time.